Hello guys and welcome back to the Red Devil stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. So without any further ado, let's start. There has been some news coming out early in this morning from really credible journal sources and also from Fabrizio Romano. And yeah, we have been linked with the goalkeeper situation. We have been linked with Andre Onana directly this week. Manchester United have held talk with his agent Albert Bottines. So yeah, there is a huge probability that we will see that Manchester United will let go of David De Gea, as we have discussed earlier, right? That if we go for a number one goalkeeper in this year, in this transfer market, and we are able to sell Dean Henderson to clubs like Nottingham Forest, which we all know they are really very interested in signing him. So yeah, if we go for Onana, I think it would be a good deal. See, the thing is that I love De Gea. I love the way he plays. He's a legend of our club. He has done so many things. He has won a title. He has won so many trophies. He has won so many Player of the Years over the year. So obviously, he will always be a legend to me. He will always be a legend to the club. So if he goes out and venture in his own for the last period of his career, I would wish nothing but the best for him. But yeah, I am pretty excited to get that news that we are linked with Andre Onana. Officially, the talks been held. It may cost us around 50 to 60 million. Inter may ask for 60 million, but it can be negotiable, as the news are coming out that yeah, Manchester United are willing to pay up to 50. So I think there is a space to be negotiated. I think they can do that. So let's see what happens there. And to see, the thing is that I like Onana, as we have said earlier in our video, right? That we have all seen him played, especially in the Champions League final, how advanced role he plays. He's a modern goalkeeper. Yeah, he will, pretty sure, will make some mistakes in our Premier League. He will do so. He's a very young goalkeeper. But despite that, we even may miss David De Gea at some point of the season, you know. But let's not forget, whoever will be our first team goalkeeper, we should support them. We should support him. So, and see, De Gea still haven't gone out, right? He is still in the club. And there are some sources as well that are saying he may sign a contract with Manchester United, which is a really lean possibility. But yeah, it is there. But it doesn't make sense to me. As I have said earlier in our video, that keeping two goalkeepers who are able to play as first team goalkeepers is going to be costly for us. Is going to be stupidly costly for us. Because let's not kid ourselves, Onana will take a salary over 200k a week. And David De Gea was 350k a week. And if he signs a contract, we can't expect him to sign a 100k a week contract. He won't do that. At the minimum, he would take 200k at the very least. So keeping two goalkeepers at 200k a week, I don't think that's a very good decision from the club. I don't think that they will do that. If they keep De Gea, I don't think that we'll get any keeper like Onana or Diogo Costa from Porto, as we have been linked with him as well. So there have been some talking going on regarding the goalkeeper situation, as it's the most trickiest situation right now for Manchester United. We don't know what's exactly going on around that situation. De Gea haven't yet gone to any other club, although he haven't signed yet. And we are talking with some other goalkeepers like Onana and Costa, maybe David Raya. And we know that we have been linked with Jordan Pickford earlier this week. So I don't know what will happen in that situation. I hope we are not getting Pickford. I am not in for him, at least at all. I am okay with Onana or Diogo Costa. They are both similar in their own way. They are both modern goalkeepers. They like to play out from the back. They have that passing ability which we were missing in David De Gea. So yeah, let's see what happens there. Also, there are some news coming out. I don't know if it will be exciting for every fan out there or everyone who you are watching. So the news that's coming out is Mason Greenwood has been seen in the training camp today, and as well as the past few days actually. So he is been reported in Carrington. He is doing his training in our training facility. I don't know what that means. If you honestly ask me, I don't know. Yeah, he's a good player. He's a magnificent player. He's a beast of a player. He is a generational talent. He has a lot of worth in it. See, the thing is that if not, let's just say for a moment that nothing happens regarding Greenwood. The thing that have been happened, the domestic violence and all that stuff. Let's say that didn't happen. I'm pretty sure if that in mind, that if he wasn't connected to those kind of controversies, I'm pretty sure if he wanted to sell Greenwood, he would have at least given us 100 million or even more. So yeah, he is a solid, talented player. Do we need him in our club? Obviously, a player like Greenwood, you always need a player like Greenwood. He can play from his right foot, he can play from his left foot. So essentially, he can play all the three positions in forward, whether it's a striker role or a winger. And as we have seen that whenever we are out of Anthony or Rashford, we are hanged out kind of in the air, with no one else to support that. Yeah, in left wing we have got really good support as Garnacho. So if we can get Greenwood in this year, it would be helpful in the perspective of footballing. Yeah, it will be helpful. But there is that moral ground and all that stuff, how the crowd will react, how the fans will react. I'm pretty sure we'll get bantered. Even we'll get bantered for keeping Greenwood from the opponent crowds as well. And as well as he will face that banter as well. So, and he is in a very fragile age. Let's not forget that. With all that's been going on, he's maybe only 20 or 21 years of age, I guess, right now. So yeah, he's really young. So if Manchester United decide to keep him for this season and will let him play this season, they should be really, really careful about that situation. Because they are exposing him to something which he may not be prepared for. So let's see what happens there. If you ask me personally, I would suggest, if I was the Manchester United football director, I would loan him out, because that is the sensible course of action right now. If Manchester United think that there is a value in this player and we don't want to sell him right away, we may play him in the future. So the most sensible thing we can do regarding Mason Greenwood is to loan him out to some other country like in Italy or somewhere else, and let him play there for a year and let him make his own way to our club. Let's see how he plays, how well he plays, how many goals he scores and all that stuff. And if he proves himself, because let's not forget, he is, I know he is a good player. He's a really, really, really good player. But this is also true that he has been out of football for at least 18 months now. So we don't actually know how well he will play right now. So keeping that in mind, I think the most sensible course for Mason Greenwood would be to loan him out. Let's see what Manchester United decides to do that in that case. We will know eventually at some point of time that what Manchester United have decided. And there are also links coming out that, Mason Mount deal that's been going on and on for a while now. I hope it doesn't convert into a saga, as Manchester United have cleared it with Chelsea that they want this deal done within this week. So, within the next week. So they won't be waiting around for Mason Mount. If they don't give us Mason Mount, we will go for some other players. I don't know who those other players are that we may go for. Maybe we'll see that. Maybe we will get some link. Maybe we will get some news when that happens. As we are right now, Manchester United are concentrated in Mason Mount. See, Erik ten Hag is a great fan of Mason Mount. Okay, he likes him. He likes his gameplay, as well as he has a really good relationship with him. So, and see, the most important part is Mason Mount wants to leave Chelsea. he is reluctant to sign a new contract with him, as he is going out of contract in a year. So there is a deal to be made. I hope they do it properly, not by overpaying. Chelsea is asking for 60 to 65 million, and I think, as I've said earlier, I think for a player like Mount, who has the potential to achieve something really great, which he hasn't actually, but he has that potential. I think 50 to 55 million max if Erik ten Hag really wants him, but anything more than that would be overpaying for me. So yeah, let's see what happens there as well. And see guys, all the links, all those news that are coming from all the news sources, all the credible news sources like Fabrizio Romano, like the Daily Mail, the Guardian, the Manchester Evening News, all of them can't be wrong, right? All of the sources, they are getting their news from sources, right? From the club. And there is a solid news coming out as well that, yeah, we may get rid of Harry Maguire this season. I hope it happens. I really hope it happens. After the Glazers, maybe Harry Maguire is the most shittiest thing that's been happening to us. So if it stops, I would be really glad. If any clubs want him for any amount of money, if I was if I was John Martak, or if I was Richard Arnold, I would let him go. I would let him go, even if I have to pay him off a little bit of money, 5 million or 6 million or even 10 million, I don't know. But yeah, letting him go would be the right decision, because believe me or not, a mistake today will be a mistake tomorrow. He have had his time. He have been in our club for at least 4 years now, and he haven't proven himself for even 4 matches, I guess. We can't point out 4 significant matches that Harry Maguire has played. So I guess letting him go would be the smartest decision. And as we all know, he's in a huge amount of wage, 200k a week. A player like him gets 200k a week. That's how stupid deal Manchester United make. So if we get rid of him, we will be able to, save a lot of money from those wages. And if we let go of De Gea, we will also be saving money from that deal as well. And as we have said, if Rashford signs a new deal, it would be around 375k a week. So to compensate that, we need to get rid of the players who doesn't play very well, who doesn't perform at the level at their wages. So yeah, if we go and get rid of those players such as Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, maybe Fred, maybe Alex Telles, those kinds of players which we don't need, absolutely the players who are not in the plan of Erik ten Hag, we should get rid of those players. So let me know in the comment box, guys. Please interact with me. And yeah, as I have been seeing in the comment that there are some of you requesting me for making a video regarding the Glazers and the sale process, I will make that. Give me a day's time. I will come with that tomorrow with a lot of detail, with a lot of ranting maybe. You will see me first time ranting for a while. So if you guys are interested in that, please tune in. And I will come today as well, later today, with some other news, some latest news. So tune in, guys. See you on the next video. Goodbye.